Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? Mohammed, Satsu, welcome in. Appreciate you guys. It's always good to see friendly faces early on. Today, we are digging into Rabbit and Steel once again with my friend Shell. So I am going to switch us over, and we should be good to go. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what class I want to pick. So let's see. Oh, I need to have over and fix that. Well, hell yeah. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. So I just have no clue which one I want to do. Generally, I'm gonna let Shell pick and then do some kind of like team synergy off of him. Have a character that will tend towards a different direction than what he will. So I might end up going Spell Sword if he picks Dancer again. Learning by doing. That tends to be the case with roguelikes, but I've had like the basics of this game down at this point. I've like completed the normal difficulty multiple times. Solo ain't not I don't think I've completed it multiple times in solo. Maybe I have completed it at least once solo, but I've done it multiple times in multiplayer. So we're gonna keep playing in multiplayer and get a feel for it before we crank up the difficulty together. Hey Avatar, welcome in. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
Conversation. I am the good at it.
It's like two aliens trying to pretend they're having a conversation.
Yeah, like two aliens that don't know the other one is also an alien, but they don't want to blow their cover. So they just run with it.
Nice.
Yeah. I gotta open up your chat real quick because I haven't done that yet. Because I'm very prepared.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, shall we game? Ah, he's muted. Because he's gaming himself. He's such a gamer.
I had to game my nose.
Oh, he gamed his nose.
I've sent you invites a couple times.
Yeah. I just like I'm not in the game yet because I don't know. I think like launching a game and then hearing the opening sequence, that's just I don't want to take that from the audience. It's not at all because I'm
Not at all.
It does have good title screen music though.
Yeah.
Okay. So that just works. That should work. Yes.
Hi.
Let's go. Yay. All right. Yeah, true. I did unlock a new class last time.
Yeah, I did remember that. I believe you unlocked the sniper class.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
I like for some reason, like immediately in the first line where it says fires an arrow horizontally dealing 200 damage, I misread that as dealing zoo damage.
Yeah, nice.
Which, like, I mean, I guess they're rabbits, so it kind of makes sense.
It's batshit crazy damage. Satsu, last time saw it play, was first confused because of the visuals, but now after some minutes of adjusting, you saw what the game is. To a certain degree, I get that. I had an experience yesterday where I was jumping into a person's stream who I hope will be a new friend. I will be talking to them later this evening. And I was like, "Is this Fire Emblem?" I was like looking at it, and I'm like, "Okay, what is this?" And then I got the impression it might be a roguelite. I was like, I'm very curious, but it's not on Steam. And I'm like,
do you remember the name?
It's called Unicorn Overlord.
It seems familiar, but also not really, so yeah, no.
It's on like every console and just not on PC, and I'm like, damn it. Can't even have off-brand Fire Emblem on PC.
I mean, there is like, what's it called? Battle Groove?
Battle
There's
Groove?
that. Yeah, I think that's the name.
I have not heard of that title, but that is... I'm
like,
also like on the pulse of roguelikes and not like tactical games.
Yeah, it is definitely, it's more into the like long-term direction of Fire Emblem, I would say, though there's probably also some very short campaigns there. But like, I would say also, like, just to be clear, technically I would say Battle Groove is more akin to Advance Wars than to Fire Emblem. But, I would say about the closest that you could get to a Fire Emblem roguelike that I've played at least would be Into the Breach.
I gotcha.
That
also reminds me, there's another game. It's not a roguelike, but should be coming out later this year. It's called Tactical Breach Wizards. And it's like it's like XCOM, but they're all like wizards that have guns. It's really a nice little game. A lot of good humor. Make a class.
I mean, I guess yeah. I've just been like kind of half reading. I guess yeah. Okay. It's gonna be whatever. That is literally the skin is literally. Ooh, what was her name again? The one Paladin's character.
Wait, which character?
There's like one Paladin's character who's like an archer.
There's a Paladin's character. No, for me that's Penny Polendina from Ruby.
Haven't watched that.
Exact same color palette. But you give her the red hair, you give her the green. I'm sure there are several characters that fulfill that.
Yeah. I mean, who would have thought that two complementary colors make for a nice color scheme? Why is that?
When you think about it, Rogue could be considered a Hades-like. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want. You're gonna build. Wait. Both the characters I want to play are also like horizontal based. Or I can do Ancient again.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand the gameplay loop of the sniper, but it seems to be pretty much just.
So you pop off the specials when you can. You make sure you cycle snare and keep it in rhythm, so that way you recharge your special as much as possible. Yeah. And then in the midst of that, you are just dropping your primary. Yeah, the primary is probably going to be your big damage. But
Yeah.
it's very. The sniper is very open-ended in terms of which direction you might want to build, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
For me, Ancient Rabbit is mainly going to be special and figuring out how to reset the special as often as possible, like I did that one time.
We will see.
I just didn't want to, like, because I know you're going to be horizontal, and I didn't want to also be horizontal in case we get screwed over because of that.
Yeah, makes sense.
So we're cooking.
Large. Okay. The night guard gloves seem kinda. They seem kinda nasty.
Yeah, you can take Night Guard, I'll take Sparrow Feather. I'm down for that.
Yeah. I'm trying to look if there's anything else interesting, but I don't think
Leech
there is.
Leech Staff is interesting, but I
Yeah.
don't think me and you are dealing enough damage to get the most out of that. Or like we don't deal damage.
Yeah.
That works very well for like high attack speed play like characters. So it pairs well with your special is basically it. It'll make your
Yeah.
special deal a total of 60 more damage in total.
Oh, it's just like, okay, yeah, that's a flat bonus for every hit.
Yes,
Which-
and
yeah.
then
Yeah.
it's halved. I believe it is halved for me, so I would get 10 off of every hit. So it's
Yeah.
not a bad one to take.
Yeah, it's not
one of the better
bad, but-
debuffs in the game.
Yeah, but like the night guard gloves would just be
Yeah,
plus
that's-
20% for my primary now.
Yeah, so just a raw like
Yeah.
40 damage increase on the primary.
Yeah.
That'll only get bigger.
Yeah, no. Makes sense.
Okay. Cooldowns less than or equal to 10 seconds become 5 seconds. That is interesting.
That is very interesting. But that also goes the other way. So if you have something that would be a 1 cooldown, it would also become a 5 cooldown.
Yeah. That actually would work really well on your end, because the only thing that would work the opposite direction is your like primary, which resets when you land it.
Yeah.
And even if you miss it, it's only up 1 second. So your special
Yeah.
comes back in half the cooldown.
Yeah, I mean, that does not seem too bad.
I was like, I think you're cooking with that one.
Yeah. The rest is nice. Yeah, like I like the like pretty much all 3 of the left ones conceptually, but they're not really for my character.
I was like, I'll take those Thunderclap gloves.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Passive damage.
Alright.
I am the circle. Hi, Gita. Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay.
What do we have? Omega Charge. Is that a Head in Time reference? Not worth it.
Golden potion. Do I... You're doing good. I am doing good as well. Thank you. Trying to figure out... If I take one gem, it'll just give me a passive 20% damage increase, which is really nice. The other one will help me get my cooldown back faster. Where are we? What does that look like? Let's take the flat 20%. That adjusts my numbers significantly. It works on the loot as well. Yes.
I was scared that I was not gonna have the money.
You count,
yeah. I didn't pay attention. I buying potions is kind of an afterthought.
He's learning.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I would never.
This is super clean by comparison.
By comparison to what?
The last time.
I mean, fair. I gotta say, I'm also like more alert today, I guess, a little bit, because like last time I think I was just like subconsciously just a bit loopy, and I was like a bit cross-eyed, I guess. Like, I don't know if you have that sometimes when your eyes get tired, that they just start drifting inwards. It's like, I don't think that should be something normal. I was just kind of hoping you could relate.
I don't relate, but I know that other people have that.
Yeah, I have that. And I don't have it very often, but I think I had that last time, which is also why closing one of my eyes helped towards the end.
The equivalent of like playing the game like drunk off your ass.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of has the same effect, because like you start seeing things double, because you're in-brain image processing gets thrown off by the images being shifted, right?
Good show, look, it's the fucking meme I sent you.
Yeah, the stretch the tether, what? The stretch the tether is not bad. Where it binds you together and then does the get off of each other thing. That is neat. I'm still baffled. Oh, that's my bad. I'm still baffled that that is literally just the first enemy in that region that does that.
Yeah, it's brutal. You got it.
Nice.
Yep. Damn blue. Hey, I guess we didn't talk about this. Do you prefer Quantic or Flux? Hi, welcome in. How are you? I'm doing very well. What about yourself? Hey, Bobs.
I'm thinking Killing Note for myself, unless you really want it, because you said you were gonna build on special.
I don't want Killing Note.
Okay, because like for me it doesn't matter, because I think that radius matters.
I have to position where I place the special. Like it doesn't automatically target, so reducing the radius makes it a little bit harder to hit. Yeah. Especially when there's like 2 targets on screen and I'm trying to nail both of them at the same time.
And I assume that for me, radius doesn't really... Like, it maybe makes the projectiles smaller.
Yeah, it's a single target, so it's not an issue.
Doesn't really matter. The damage increase is just nice.
Me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans!
Very quick. Said either is fine. Doing great. Okay, cool. You got it. Okay, thank you, Gita. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, Box, you're right. It is important to feel comfortable while viewing.
Very important. Like, if my viewers were uncomfortable while viewing, like, obviously there's something that they can do wrong themselves.
Hurt your viewing experience.
Like, I'm gonna try everything in my power to at least make my viewers comfortable on my end. Yeah.
I understand now.
But if my viewers decide to, like, sit down on a board of nails, that's not really in my power, is it?
Right. Oh, we need to...
okay. Oh, great, I can't hit you.
Yeah, sorry if I have a hard time looking at chat today. I'm, this is,
hard gaming.
Yeah, this is a kind of a game where you have to dial in.
Yeah, I would also like to apologize if I'm not reading my chat. Like, I know that last time I ended up ignoring at least, like, one message, and I already feel bad about that, but it's just kind of... Sometimes you're just in the zone, right?
Game is hard enough without chat interaction. True.
Yeah.
I've mainly got a handle on the normal difficulty at this point, but
yeah, I've started to feel comfortable with at least like reading the attacks.
Yeah. There we go. Enough for you if you get to hear these very handsome fellas. Alright. Thanks, Gita.
Yeah, my
damn,
bad, sorry.
I wish you had called that out.
Yeah.
Because it was fine until it wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to the timing. I wanted to cross up. I was hoping that it would work out.
Okay.
Oh no, he's hot!
When was the last time you slept, Potato? Are you just not counting like little like mini naps that happen while you're watching and you have to like replay an episode or something? Or are you just like legit an insomniac? Do you need help? Do you have that special gene that makes it to where you actually don't sleep and live? So Flux, you'll be interested in this. Basically, for the past, since Monday, I've been interacting with this gentleman, Potato. And when I first interacted with him, he was binging Demon Slayer on 30 hours of no sleep. And, Potato, you just said yeah, you didn't answer the question.
Yeah.
I was like, no sleep? Ah, jeez. So it's probably been like 4 days. And I could not possibly imagine. There comes a certain point where it goes beyond being unhealthy, and it just is. Like... There we go.
Nice. We win these.
Yeah, Potato,
I remember what...
you should talk to your doctor if you haven't already. Or if you have talked to your doctor, you gotta give me the scoop. I have to know how you're doing this.
That really does not seem too healthy.
No, I meant like you are like worth a medical study. Like talk to your doctor for the doctor's benefit, not not yours. for the benefit of the collective humanity. Just cooldown special by 6 seconds. 30% chance of...
Wait, what?
There, I think that's the way.
Fires a single arrow directly at your target, no longer has a cooldown, no longer has to be aimed, and no longer slows movement, deals slightly more damage. What's the downside?
Say that again?
For my primary, fires a single arrow directly at your target, no longer has a cooldown, no longer has to be aimed, no longer slows movement, deals slightly more damage. It also doesn't seem to have a global cooldown. Like, I guess it wouldn't really work with my build anyways.
It probably means the global cooldown is unchanged.
Yeah, but like, you don't have to aim it anymore, you don't have to hit the enemy to instantly reset anymore, and you still deal more damage.
I get it. It's a slight upgrade because you don't deal with the instantly resetting your cooldown because there isn't one. So it's operating under the assumption that you're just...
Okay, so there are way stronger other gems. And that's
yes, so that's kind of the idea, is you're sacrificing, like, the ability to make something overpowered. But at the moment, you aren't really, like, built into anything other than special. So it's not necessarily a bad idea either.
It wouldn't work anyways, because, like, if it's only cooldown based, that cooldown would be set to 5 seconds, would it not? Because of the item that I have. So I would only ever be able to use it every 5 seconds anyways.
That's
if it doesn't have the auto reset anymore.
If it counts it as a 0-second cooldown instead of not having a cooldown, then Time Mage Cat would make it worse. Yeah.
Because I don't see the insta reset cooldown anywhere, so I would assume that it would work like that. Which, fair, I guess.
You said you think you need to sleep, but your doctor said you have permission because you've done this for a week. Alright, fair enough. Just really likes Demon Slayer, I guess. It's chill. I have shows that I like a lot. I am going to use the restroom.
Good luck.
Shell, would you like to interact with my chat, or do I need to go on a be right back screen for a minute?
Mean, if they want me to, I will try my best.
All right, I will return.
So, right, chat, how are you? You come here often? Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, like the little tired, I guess. Like I guess we know where that comes from. I don't really think I should say anything regarding my own experience about that because it would just not compare, given how incredible this situation is. But yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Why? Wow, fuck no. There's actually people talking to me. I'm not used to that. Chat is taking over. I've lost control. But yeah, I mean, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I know I am, even though I'm, I guess, part of it. But the game is cool. Rights is a cool guy, and if you like Rights, then you should follow him and like drop a Prime sub or something, and maybe to me as well. I'm kind of wondering, because it is kind of hot for me where I live. Is it so hot for you as well? Because like I'm sitting here. I'm not really melting. It has been hotter, but I am doing pretty much everything that is reasonable to cool down, and I'm still sweating. And I'm just wondering how the different experiences about that are around the globe right now. Because I'm sitting here in like Central Europe, where all things considered, it is pretty mild usually. So obviously what I would consider hot might be very, very bearable for someone else because they're used to much higher temperatures. Historic heat wave, like how historic? Like once in a decade kind of historic, or because that is fucking what a time to live in, huh? Next week even worse. Oh boy. Oh golly. I hope you'll be okay. It's snowing year round. Where the fuck do you live? Like, I obviously don't dox yourself, but I'm curious now. Where, like, about where? Like, do you live at the North Pole, or? But yeah, hey, you can look at it like that. It's only gonna get worse from here if people don't do anything against climate change. Like literally at the North Pole, or like just Scandinavia or something? Because that is a difference. However many decades ago, yeah. Yeah, the humidity, yeah, obviously, yeah. That is kind of a thing that many people just like omit when they talk about temperature, that the actual humidity level is actually much more important than the actual temperature, because it contributes way more to like the what do you call it, like experience temperature, I guess, what you feel like. You don't pay attention to where you are. Yeah, happens. Same. 34 Celsius under the sun. Holy fuck. Oh my god. I mean, let me see like how hot it is where I live, because like that seems, what the fuck, for me it's like maybe like the high 20s right now, maybe, but like I guess in direct sunlight. don't know where to look that up, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, 26 degrees for me. Feels like 25, 27 it says. Yeah, 62% humidity, that is pretty high, I guess. Could be worse. But I think the worst part for me personally, which is why I really don't want to bitch that it's like, oh, it's so fucking hot, dude. I am soup. Oh, I'm boiling. I don't want to whine as much because I know that again it's much worse in other places, as evident by the chat. But yeah, I am sitting here with closed windows, which might be for the better or for the worse, but I think right now it's probably for the worse because it means the air can't circulate as much. But I want to keep my windows closed because I don't want my neighbors to hear me.
There's also, like, depending on how good your air conditioning unit is.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to let what is colder air out of the apartment. That is a bigger problem.
I don't have an AC. Like, we don't have ACs in Europe, really. I just have a fan blowing at me, that's it. Yeah, he just came out of nowhere. He came through the fog wall.
Yeah, Quanic, I think 81 Fahrenheit is somewhere around like 30 in Celsius.
Probably, yeah.
Which is to say that 43 Celsius is obscenely hot.
Yeah, that is obscenely hot. But like, I also, I guess, they meant in direct sunlight, which is a bit of a difference, I guess, but still, like, that is insanely high. That is insanely high. I mean, that would be what, like 120 Fahrenheit about, probably? Maybe?
You said what was it in Celsius?
34, they said. Like, what would that be in Fahrenheit?
120 Fahrenheit is like 50 degrees Celsius.
I mean, that is, yeah, I guess. I'm no, I don't know. I just, like, all I know is that Fahrenheit, like 100 Fahrenheit is like very high body temperature. That's how I remember it.
Yeah, so the average human temperature is at like 97.
Yeah.
Okay, so 80 Fahrenheit is like 27 in Celsius.
I mean, yeah, that's about what I have right here.
30 Celsius is 86 Fahrenheit. Basically, once you've hit 30 Fahrenheit, it is, it's too hot. It's just too hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Quanic, you're correct. Because 100 Celsius, or sorry, Celsius is based on like the freezing and then the boiling point of water, which is 0 and 100 respectively. So you still trying to figure out your build here?
I mean, I just like kind of didn't really read while you were gone because
Hell
I was talking to chat. I think I'm gonna take this one though and then just spy levels. And, I mean, I had a nice conversation with Chad. I did not think that we would.
Hi,
that
Chad,
we would have...
normally Chad is not a source of good conversation. I didn't think.
Yeah, no, it's the first time I really talked to you, Chad. I don't know if they actually like me.
Doesn't fucking matter because they like me.
You are their master. Except now because except now because they took over the chat. They took over the stream as they self-proclaimed.
This is a problem.
It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
Behaved while you're on.
Most.
Yeah, if you guys haven't already, follow Shell. He's a roguelike streamer as well.
Yeah, I play a lot of roguelikes, kinda.
Sometimes in his spare time works on a mod for Elden Ring.
I mean, the joke is kind of that I'm not doing anything, I guess. Because I only review. I work on the art for it, and I like to make gameplay decisions. Max is mostly doing like all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
But I like game dev in general, so it like kind of flows into some other streams I do as well.
All right, we're cooking.
At least I talk about it a lot. Yeah, gaming.
The fun part.
Yes. Do they? No, they don't. I wasn't sure of that. So I was trying to put myself into a position where it didn't matter, but it did matter. Okay, so
Nice. Saved it.
so that's gonna go in. Wow. Complicated trigonometry. Yeah.
You got it. Oh, that went further than I thought it would.
Yeah. I'm just gonna I have a very low defense cooldown, so I'm just gonna use that to my
Fair
advantage.
enough. All right.
Okay, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. We're still gaming.
Is there an easy way on the phone to get Shill's full name to follow? Cut off. That's interesting.
Ooh,
Oh, in the
that's-
title. Okay, here. All right, I got you.
Yay. I got a shout out. Thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes like to consider myself a W streamer. Thank you.
You're a very W streamer. You're almost a triple U streamer.
There's a part of me that thinks you should get chemist coat. There's another part of me that's like definitely crane katana.
Yeah, I mean, I do move quite a lot, actually. Yeah.
It's like 70% more damage for 5
Grimoire
seconds,
doesn't
meaning
really
you get
matter who takes it. I would say that
you
maybe
get
one of us should
3
take it.
shots on the primary at 30%. I'm sorry, 70% extra damage.
Wow, great, my fucking. Did you say
Wait,
anything?
no, you
just
get
now?
a
Because
total of 4 if you time it right. Because
My-
you count the initial shot, then 1.5 seconds, then 1.5 seconds, then 1.5 seconds.
if you, I didn't hear anything you said in the last 10 seconds because my audio setup just decided to give out.
Hell yeah. Crane Katana lets you get off 4 primaries at 70% increased damage.
Also, thank you for the follow as well.
I don't really
yeah.
have one that I really like out of these. I might just end up taking Aquamarine Bracelet.
Because I would suggest that at least one of us takes the Grimoire for the
I'm already applying
general
Curse.
damage up. I mean, I guess then, yeah.
That's why I didn't. Otherwise, I would have just snagged it. But because I
Yeah.
do Curse off my secondary, which I constantly have cycling up, Curse is covered. You said you were doing your defensive a lot, so you can take the Chemist Coat, or like I was mentioning, Crane Katana might
Yeah,
give you.
I think I'll just take Crane Katana. It's just
That's like
it's just damage. It's just nice. I mean, then again,
it's gonna deal like
'cause
500
am
damage
starting
per
to focus
arrow
more on my
shot.
special. And hi, Livio, by the way. What's up? Hi, welcome. Hello. Don't pay attention to my face cam. That's no.
because
I specifically required you not to.
it's like because it's a 70% damage increase, you're getting 200
I'm actually like starting
per
to
arrow.
focus more on my. Great, dude. My audio setup. Sorry, I need to like fiddle with that real quick because like basically I have the cable just starts to unplug itself, kinda like just loses contact once in a while, and it doesn't even notify me when it happens. I just like notice by context clues that I don't hear anything.
Nice.
So 1 second.
In Shell's chat, Lucky says, making fucking mac and cheese. All right.
Dude.
Are you making Kraft mac and cheese, or are you like melting your own cheese onto the noodles?
Okay, let's just hope that it works. The worst part about it is if someone just so much as nudges the cable,
That's the worst.
it fucks it up. And I have a cat.
Ah, you're fucked.
Yeah. And the amount of positions that the cable is allowed to be in while working, like just becomes less and less the longer I take. Like it's at this point I'm convinced there's only like 3 possible positions it could be total where I can actually hear something.
So no, that crane katana is like, right now it's 800 extra damage off over 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But that's going.
That
bonus is going to increase as we keep playing and getting more loot, getting more levels.
Like it is definitely the best choice here. Still, I would say it's just that as I said, I started focusing more on my special core damage, and I'm just kind of scared that the katana is gonna proc, and I'm just gonna keep just gonna be spamming specials while it's up and shit. I don't. I still.
You mean you don't have the wherewithal to track when it's up?
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
That
fuck
too.
it. Then chemist coat.
Yeah, just
If
consistency.
you
I
can't,
guess.
if you can't manage, to be fair, you can't learn how to do it if you don't try. But
Yeah,
we're still,
I will eventually.
we're still practicing this difficulty.
This is like my second time playing, so.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're good.
We're gaming so hard, she doesn't even know what to do. She's just giving the free patterns.
No, why did you go up?
I did not have a cleave attached to me.
You did. It was just the one that was on the right side. No, I mean, like, you saw the cleave, like, got into your range, and then you dove further into the cleave.
Oh, it's this one. Oh, what? Oh.
We're good. Now we're gaming. Ah. It pushes me into the daggers.
I try to defense, but yeah,
Happens.
next time I
This
shall
time's
be ready.
up. You're gonna have a bowl of Captain Crunch, immensely based.
Okay. That is literally Sith. Is this a Dark Souls reference? No, clearly it's Zacian.
Does that make me and you Ornstein and Smo?
I mean, not really. if one of us was using like the greatsword or something. Like, is there a hammer user?
No.
Yeah, well then I guess like greatsword is like kind of the closest.
I'm fat though.
Yeah, but in game. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm the one who started the joke. All right.
I pressed the button though. Robbed.
You also don't have to like use invulnerability. That's like
Yeah, I just wanted to reposition.
I wanted to style on him.
Man. We got it though. I just like got really nervous because I took like 3 unnecessary hits or something because I was just like ignoring the game for whatever reason. I just stopped trying.
Sweet, that's what we love to hear.
But now we're gaming. No worries. Gamer mode is turned on. And I'm now gaming. And we will now win. Headshot.
I wasn't even
See
watching
what
the
it
health
does.
bar. I just hear you go, and we now win, and then we won. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, it's my gamer instincts. Right. What's that again?
Can no longer be reset by ability or loot effects. So I can still reduce the cooldown manually the way I have been. I don't...
Kinda don't like either of the 2 gems I'm presented with.
Okay.
Yeah, like, do I like save or do I just
I
buy
wouldn't,
levels?
I wouldn't save at this
Yeah.
point. Plug your damage. Keep going.
Yeah.
The quicker they die, the less time we have to fuck up.
True.
Oh, Flux, so I remember you saying you were familiar with this title. What is your character class of choice, if I may?
Ooh, sniped him.
Fat 900. You ever played it? You just watched Retromation? Oh, when he played it with like Wonderbots and friends?
Wow! That was so mean. Maybe we should clarify that.
I think that was the video that inspired me to pick it or ask the developer for a couple of keys. So that was good.
The perfect kill, dude. I would have gotten hit again if that didn't kill him.
Reminds you of your World of Warcraft days? My uncle got me into EverQuest when that was a thing. I mean, it's still a thing, but like, nobody talks about EverQuest.
I played like Final Fantasy 14 for a while, but honestly, like my biggest MMO experience, and I know some may consider it sacrilegious that I consider the game an MMO, but Fantasy Life, if that means anything to you.
Well, it's not an MMO because it's not like a large
not
like player
multiplayer.
base.
Yeah. It's like it's missing the massive multiplayer online component, but the rest of the gameplay is kind of the same, which is what I mean.
It has the elements of an MMO.
Yeah. I mean, like in the same way that this game is an MMO, right? Like I guess just depends on where you draw the line.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't consider this an MMO either, but it definitely is worth putting in like the tags for people who look for similar stuff. You know what I mean?
That's fair. You're dating yourself here? Ultima Online? That's an interesting one.
Nice.
I also was like big on Adventure Quest worlds when that first came around. I played the original Adventure Quest on like browser when I was in school. You should think you should change anime? Maybe. It's been like 4 days. Well, damn. You definitely want White Flame Staff.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, both of those are obviously good for us, but I guess the Garnet set is like better on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both pretty good though.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is absolutely fantastic, and one of the there's a reason it like ranks very high on the list of all-time best animes.
I would consider it my personal favorite anime. Like, I haven't watched that many, but it is still.
For me, it's Steins Gate.
Yeah, you have heard good things about that. Yeah, you're gonna be fine.
I was not fine. I thought the projectiles were going to come faster than they did.
Alas, he was not fine.
Right? I keep mistiming my specials. That damage I took because I was trying not to follow you and take damage from the spread out. It's a curse. One thing I'll say, it is, when I played this on hard, it was impossible not to be hurting myself and my teammates. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was horrendous. Didn't see Steins Gate played the remastered version with scenes from the anime in it. Nice. I ended up getting a new PC before I finished the copy I had on console. I'm so used to like borders not being able to like count.
I'm so anxious to not accidentally kill you.
I was like cutting it touch close. Definitely dead on the next cycle. Ah, I got excited. All right.
Unfortunate. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there was the Science Adventure series has a couple of games that I haven't actually played myself. Flux. Yeah. I wish I had a backlog. I can't even afford to get games more often than not.
All right.
Should be in Pale Keep at this point. Should be a clean first run. Yeah.
Hollow Knight.
Whoa.
I will make the same joke every single time.
Heal.
Okay.
Grab all the potions. And grab. I think grab more than one. Hey.
I kind of don't like any of these gems. I feel like I'm gimping myself by like not equipping gems, but I just feel like they actively go against the playstyle that I'm pursuing with this run. So I guess it is just what it is, right?
There's a difference between the gem running counter to what you're building to and the gems actively making you weaker.
Yeah.
Because of
I
your
guess,
build.
Yeah. I guess I could just.
So consider whether or not the gem is an actual detriment.
Yeah, but like even if it's not a detriment, it's not an advantage either. So
Give me an example.
like
Like what
gain
gems are
briefing-
you looking at?
Like I guess like looking at the primary, do the damage. It deals way more damage and has a wider range, but global cooldown is increased. Cooldown is significantly increased. Starts battles on cooldown cannot be reset and is unaffected by loot that changes the cooldown of abilities.
So that can be good if what you're doing is like cycling your special. If you're using your special more than your primary,
Yeah.
then the primary can actually be very nice to like rip every once in a while
Yeah.
and deal like way more damage.
I mean, I guess
Normally,
kind of.
I would not take that, but if your cooldown is as short as I
Yeah.
think it is, you're probably
Yeah,
good.
but the cooldown is unaffected.
I know,
That's the
I'm
thing.
talking about the cooldown on the special. If you are cycling your special and your secondary enough that you're
Yeah.
already not using your primary, that gives you a reason
It's
to
like-
then use your primary.
It's not crazy, but it is okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's okay. I will try it, right? What's the... Take your
You're-
primary potion
It does 1200 now.
Yeah, I mean, the damage is crazy, obviously, but the fact that I will only be able to do it once every 10 seconds is like, kinda...
that loot that procs for 1200 are on like a 25-second cooldown. I was like, that's
We'll see.
actually really good.
It kind of like reverses the roles, right? Like, kind of makes your primary your special, kind of, in a way.
Yeah, but that's kind of what you were doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's like-
you're
I'm just,
actually
like, kinda-
leaning into your build with this.
Am I, though?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Right, I'm just like kind of... I guess I just don't have the feel for the character's loop, I guess, to
Mhm.
like instinctively...
Maybe.
It's fine.
What about the defensive?
Don't have money anymore. Also, I didn't have money to begin with to buy another gem.
Oh,
for
okay.
that.
I was like, normally when I play sniper, I don't pick that one either, but because you have the loot and gems that you do, it actually does pair. Ah, we have to both be standing in each other's circles. That's right.
Yeah.
No, so now we don't.
No, we don't. Okay. I trust you. This just kind of... The fact that they just use the colors as like pseudo spread and get in the circle shit.
Yeah.
That's too much for my brain.
Now
We
we
need to match now? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Didn't matter.
because we're matching the
fortunately.
colors. That is some good damage. Did you not heal yourself, or did you just take 2 hits in that last fight?
I did not heal because I was
Ah.
down 1. And I took 1 hit. It's like...
You were talking shit on the bow, and then there you go with 6,400 on one shot.
Like, I'm not talking shit,
I
I
have
just say that I
never
don't get it.
seen that damage before.
Ah. Dude, can I... Why does my brain just fucking...
Yeah, I was like, are
omit
you
these
good, bro?
projectiles? I'm not good, apparently. I just, like, I see the projectile and my brain just says... Nah. And it just disappears from my vision.
Flux, I also get games on sale. I realized you sent that message earlier, and then I was just, like, distracted. But, yeah, I basically don't buy a game unless it's on sale, or if I somehow have the money to pick up a game on release day, sometimes. You can potentially use the red-black ribbon, because snare is a debuff.
Yeah. It's like the only one that would really do anything. Black Hole Charm, I guess, for my
Won't
primary.
you come?
Like, Black Hole Charm would do something, but also nothing too crazy because it would only do the 200 damage.
I can actually use Black Hole Charm to much greater effect. Because my special cooldown is like 28 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I have the Aquamarine bracelet, which procs every 12 seconds. So where I'm cooking. So that's gonna be 200 damage when you use an ability or loot item with a cooldown of 10 seconds. Hits 1 extra time for every 10 seconds longer the cooldown is than that. 5 times. So I deal like 400 extra damage whenever I use my special. And then every 12 seconds I deal 200 damage.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
3 days, potato? Is that like when you're gonna die from lack of sleep?
Dawn of the 3rd day.
Right? 72 hours remain. Until Pokemon Go Fest.
Ah, okay, okay. That is certainly a different vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, focus up. It's gaming time. And then
Right?
you gamed all over the place.
Gamed all over him. You got it.
Like this? I guess, yeah, okay, but not like that.
You're right. I was like, almost.
Yeah, this time would be much.
You got it.
I guess I should have just been on the other side, huh? Haven't seen too many match colors this run, so I'm kind of...
We also didn't go into the biome where that's prevalent.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it weird that this is like one of the fights that I am absolutely the most confident on?
Yeah, I mean, same, absolutely. It's just like, it's just really consistent, he says while he just
Yeah.
runs into the thing. But yeah, I definitely feel the same. Like, I guess like right now I just refuse to pay attention, but when we played last time,
You were talking
as long
instead
as
of being consistent.
No, but like last time, whenever we got to the final boss, I felt fine from then onwards.
Yeah. Already almost halfway done. Me and you have some crazy damage.
Yeah, I mean, like, you with just generally a great damage and me with the burst damage.
Your burst damage is nuts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that.
Whee!
Like, especially if I can just like pay attention to the flash strength coming up and then using my primary then.
Yep.
That just goes absolutely crazy.
Just think, you could have had Crane Katana and gotten flow strength too. It's nuts. Some of the stuff you can do. I love Sniper Rabbit. Holy shit!
That sure was a damage number.
Dang!
Okay, so we looping? Aww.
There's no. I wish there was
Yeah.
looping.
Yeah, I know. That's the joke.
If I ever get the chance to like speak with Dev again, I'm definitely gonna be like endless mode, endless mode, endless mode. I want to start on the easiest difficulty and then every loop go up one and watch it get more and more
Yeah.
insane.
That could be fun, yeah. That is a high number. I can't count that high.
14,907,325,743.
I think Wizard was the one that I didn't try yet, right?
Yes. We can keep playing on normal, or we can attempt to bump up the difficulty, because I know you will unlock more classes faster if we manage to succeed.
Yeah, we did talk last time about like maybe trying hard mode. I mean, I guess we could just do that. What class
It's gonna
do we plan
suck.
for that?
It's gonna absolutely
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Dancer and Druid are my comfort classes right now. Then If I
You're
wanna
not
go for
gonna.
that.
You're not gonna. I'm gonna tell you right now. You're not gonna function with Dancer in the hard difficulty.
Okay.
I haven't even tried Lunar. Red Dark House will probably be the safest to start. Well, actually, so on the main menu, right? When you go into extras and then collection, on the left side of the screen, it should say you need to defeat X area on hard difficulty.
Unlock more. Receive no rewards from a fight because you took too long to win, or defeat 16 bosses. Leave the Scholar's Nest on hard difficulty or above.
Scholar's Nest. Okay.
Like, I assume there's a reward for every stage, though, beating it on hard.
Yeah, I
right?
just don't want to like start on an area and then that's the one that was corresponded to Sniper Rabbit.
Yeah.
I think if we go Church Mouse Street, we're gonna die in Church Mouse. We're gonna die in Emerald Lakeside. King's Arsenal is questionable, possible. We'll just start on Red Dark House and then we'll get a feel.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna play Druid then, or what do you recommend?
I would absolutely recommend Druid.
Okay.
Because that lets you just do like passive shit while you like focus on
Yeah.
dodging. And so I'm trying to think of whether or not I do Spell Sword or if I do Bruiser here. Probably Spell Sword.
Oh, that's the life. Captain Crunch into Chicken Nugget, true combo. What's that? Secondary was
Mid-range.
that. Summon.
This is going to be good as an all-around class. It doesn't like. What's next to all enemies? Now you're making chicken nuggets after finishing your Captain Crunch. Nice. 120 damage to a line in the direction you're facing. Reuse perk cooldown. Feast for king potatoes. Oh, that's weird.
Ah, that's awkward.
Yeah, you want to also hit reselect class, and we can like have
Okay.
have our positions on the screen back. Oh no! Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Go in, and then okay, there we go.
No.
Where?
Can I?
Yeah,
go
you should
in
be able to
again?
rejoin. Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, that's awkward.
Right.
That just happened.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Okay, ready to die?
I just realized we have the same color palette. That might present a
Yeah,
problem.
that might lead to trouble, but we will see.
I am personally not stressed, but
Yeah. I mean, last time I was worried about it, and probably was right worrying about it because I was already struggling enough as
Right.
is. But this time I can just bear with it, I think. Like, who am I to tell you no to be a pink rabbit?
what an asshole! Hypocrite.
Hey, that was not that bad.
Yet. We're in the intro area.
Mm. Alright, what do we got? Secondary inflicts burn. I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, that's
No, because you want burn. You want to hit
Yeah.
like a fucking truck with burn.
yeah, I remember what burn does in this game. It's just like, because like I'm just used to burn being a damage over time.
Being a
but
tick
obviously
damage,
it's
yeah.
not. Yeah. One extra life. Wow.
You looking at tough gauntlet?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how bad the 0.2 seconds.
If a fifth
Are-
of 1 second.
Yeah, I I know. I know math. Like in case you're wondering, the fucking
Look,
I can't count that
theoretically,
high earlier was just
Your
a
global
joke.
cooldown is already 1.5 seconds, so adding
Mm-hmm.
1/5 is not going to be that tremendous gain. Like, I will feel that more than you, but
Yeah, I mean it's not that bad. It's like what? It's 12 frames, I think. Yeah.
something like that.
It is 30% more damage, which might go crazy.
Yes, especially long term.
So,
I,
yeah.
if our characters were swapped, I would be taking that.
Yeah. Especially if I can just get the thing again where my secondary becomes a summon as well. It doesn't really matter. Because they are just gonna deal their damage.
Okay. See, now this is immediately more intense.
I mean, I didn't really notice the difference, to be honest.
I was also the one getting attacked.
Ah, fair.
I have no idea potato, but it will be the last thing you ever taste.
Like our chemistry,
Hermes bow would have been really good with
Like-
the fucking ring. Damn.
like our chemistry teacher used to say that we should make mustard gas in class because it would be the greatest thing that we would ever smell in our life ever again.
Said on what? Oh, like mustard gas?
Yeah, it would be the greatest thing that we would smell in the rest of our life.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
You would consider Tornado Staff or perhaps Hermes Bow. Bloody Bandage is not terrible either. Because you're gonna be... That's 20 extra damage on every single tick across your moveset. Which is all
Yeah.
ticks. So that could be really strong. Hermes Bow, not bad at all. Especially because
Yeah.
as long as you move, it'll like proc faster.
Yeah, that is true. Like comparing that to the tornado staff, for both I need to move. Like I guess obviously the 70% more damage on my summon is good. But the just more projectiles I feel is gonna be pretty funny. Especially if I get like something, like if I can combine it with some other bleed thing later on maybe.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go Hermes Bow, yeah.
Do it. Actually, wait.
Not too late.
Sure. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say for my benefit, so I could change my choice.
Get in the circle! Get in the circle!
All right.
Okay. I mean, that last fight did have a lot of things going on, but all things considered, it was still pretty chill, but obviously that was the tutorial area, so I am kind of worried now.
Yes. Generation potion. Don't mind if I do.
I mean, I have right here a thing that would like greatly increase the cooldown of my special, but it would also increase the duration. So like,
Dang it.
Hmm?
I'm 1 gold short on the gem I wanted. It's alright.
Like I think this kind of doesn't matter because I just want to have my special up anyways, and this way I just don't need to refresh it as much. Is all that means. And it deals way more damage, so hell yeah. I think I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna go use the restroom again.
Okay, good luck.
I've been dealing with headaches, so I've been trying to like stay hydrated, which has also had the adverse side effect of I need to take a break more often.
I just thought that like my presence inherently stimulates your bladder or
Yeah,
something.
like oh, Shell's here. I gotta go to the restroom. All right, I'll be back.
Good luck. So Chad, we are alone once more. What are you doing? Do I want to spend those 7 on another level? I think I'm fine. I'll save these 7. Yeah. Are we both great streamers? Don't let's write here that it will get to his head. I agree though, at least on his end. Thank you though. I'm definitely enjoying being able to play with him more recently. Because, like, if you guys don't know, we kind of know each other. Like, he mentioned earlier that I worked on a Elden Ring mod, which it's a great mod, by the way. You should check it out. It's called Rings of Talent if you play Elden Ring, or even if you don't, because it's like it's meant to be played multiplayer. It's like kind of trying to like emulate D&D classes, so you can make like a team comp with your friends, right? It's kind of the idea. So the like core gameplay experience might be completely different from Elden Ring. If like base Elden Ring was too difficult for you, maybe that actually may make you more interested. Like at least I know that for Rights that's what it was, because he wasn't really that interested in playing through the game alone in vanilla, but with mods he did. And yeah, we made that mod. It's pretty cool. And yeah, Rights played that mod, and because I'm one of the devs and obviously also a streamer myself, we just after that just started to talk more, because I was there when you played it to give some like insight and shit. That's how we know each other. But then we didn't really do much stuff together until recently. The mod is in English mostly. Like you could technically play it in other languages too, but we don't have translations for our like custom items and shit. They like the item names and descriptions are only gonna work in English. Oh, programming language. Yeah, I mean it's an Elden Ring mod, so it's not really any programming language. It's just Because like Elden Ring itself is just spaghetti code and absolute clusterfuck. It's just Excel
Python.
Excel tables basically. And yeah, we just kind of looked at those, how those work, and then did our own things with it.
Thank you for the compliment, Potato.
You do deserve it.
All right.
Oh god, oh yeah, I kind of forgot we were in hard mode, huh?
Yeah, I told you. This is where it gets interesting.
Dude, don't push me into that. Dude. Okay.
Now we're playing the game.
I didn't even know where I was. Didn't take damage for once. That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, considering I was completely overwhelmed, that went quite well.
You didn't die on the first battle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can do some more advanced shit in Elden Ring with like, cause like, bro! Cause like, it is mostly just like, yeah, no, I don't understand that pattern, apparently.
It's showing the order they proc in.
Yeah, I can see, but like the pushing you into it is like what fucks me up, I guess. Anyways, to finish my sentence, like you can do some more advanced custom shit with like Lua and shit, but we did some for that. Oh god, I tried, but for the most part, it's just like editing values, nothing too crazy. Nothing that you would actually have to know a language for, at least. Just like, look at how the devs did it, replicate it. That is what modding is for the most part anyways. Okay, so... I tried.
You didn't move right far enough.
Yeah.
I was too far up.
Hey, knowledge.
All right, would you like to
Knowledge
attempt
game.
that a second time or go
Yeah.
back to normal difficulty?
No, like one more try. Like I was just like, like I was in a nice, cozy talking mood, and shit.
And
then
it
all
was
of a
gamer
sudden,
time and you weren't ready for
Yeah.
gamer time.
I won't be ready now either, but like, eventually I will if I look at it enough. Punch.
Yeah.
That is me when I punch. I haven't punched anything in like the past. I mean, probably not that long.
See you right through
At
the
least,
true
like, 10
gamer
years.
gauntlet. Like what? Like lunar difficulty? I haven't even beaten hard difficulty. Well, I haven't really beaten hard difficulty. I was in a lobby with some guys and they hard carried me, but that's not the same.
Ah! Okay.
All right. True gamer gauntlet, torture but fun. I'd believe it.
Is the... I mean, I have seen multiple things referred to as the True Gamer Gauntlet. Like, I know there's, like, the one thing that, like, Ludwig referred to as the True Gamer Gauntlet, which is, like, getting over it, Jump King, and all those games, like, in a row, I think.
Your precision platformers.
Yeah. Or 40 games, as some may like to call it. I think I'll go Killing Note, I guess.
That's probably the move.
Yeah.
I
mean,
would certainly be like considering like any of these other options because you can get away with placing a lot of debuffs as Druid.
yeah.
There's no guarantee you get the debuffs, but it's not unlikely either.
Yeah, I don't know.
It also gives you the movement speed, and then like Nightstar Grimoire is just nice passive damage. It's solid.
Yeah. I think I'll go with the Killing Note though.
Yeah, alright.
Like the 30%. Especially if I get the same gem again that like fucking quadruples my damage or more.
If we do hard again, I would love to see something like I can fucking go all in on damage and Druid is really good support.
Yeah. I mean,
especially because your defensive can cover both of us.
Hmm. I mean, I definitely had a good time that one run where I basically didn't do damage but had all the support items.
Right.
I wouldn't mind doing that again. Shit.
You got it.
Ooh, gamer dodge.
Platformers are by far your least favorite genre now. That kind of makes me want to, because you said you played too many, that kind of makes me want to do Ultimate Chicken Horse with you, which is just competitive platformer.
I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of platformers, right? There's like precision platformers, and then there's like collectathons,
Yeah.
which have like completely different appeals.
That's gonna be me. My entire build revolves around cooldown. Sounds like an awful time. Depends on the day, honestly. I've had good and bad sessions with that game.
I'm looking at the bow or the sunflower crown. What do you think? It's like
I
the
feel like Sunflower Crown is gonna be safer. Before you grab it though, let me...
Like, it is safer, but is it really gonna help? Because I feel like if I get to the point where I take damage down to the 1 HP, that 1 extra HP isn't gonna do much more. Obviously, the extra movement speed might help.
That's not gonna do anything. Yeah, so it's a mixed bag. You can grab Hermes Bow, and then maybe you'll find something later that works with cooldown.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Nice. I mean, isn't the killing node? Yeah, no, actually, no. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. I really like how the game actually, like, certain items and gems and shit affect like the color of your text.
Yeah.
And stuff. I like that. Yeah, I like when roguelikes do that.
It also helps, like, in a screen where you're constantly viewing chaos, it helps, like, have visual feedback that you're, like, the more
That
you
your
can get to
stuff is
processing
actually working.
passively. Yeah. Like, sometimes you see a number and it's, like, 17,000 off of one hand. And
I think that would be good right now. With the money.
all damage deal is increased by 20%. Very tempting. Increase the cooldown on your special by half a second. Go for it. Okay.
Time to immediately die again.
Ah, mistimed my shit.
Don't come to me.
Yeah, that was a tough one to read because we were
Yeah.
already in a bad position.
Yeah, no, the knockback with the like hitboxes that
There we go.
have yet to come in. Okay, hey, could have gone worse.
Okay. Yeah, Flex, I believe Potato did say that it was not fun. Okay.
Yeah, no, okay, I forgot about that. Time to remember. Not far enough still. Fucking crazy.
Yeah. I
Just get
not
right up
fun.
next to it, okay. Wrong direction. I... Mixed up my lefts and rights, even though they didn't matter at all.
Ah, that time I wasn't far enough. Oh, damn it. I wasn't aware you were getting up and moving into a position to kill me.
Ah.
That one was my fault.
Okay. How was I? Should I have defended there or?
I don't know. I psyched myself out.
Hmm.
Alright,
I mean, we made progress. We got one
no,
fight further.
I think we lost. I think we lost in that fight too. Actually.
No, we died in the fight before earlier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Not that I really would call what we did just now getting out alive, but
You can join at this point, by the way, when it says I'm choosing my class. The like screen
Yeah.
positions are already there.
I'd say like one more run on hard maybe, and then we just
Sure.
go back maybe. Gotta mix the learning with the fun, I guess. Not that the failing isn't fun, but it's kind of disheartening.
Sure. I understand that. It's worse when I was failing the entire run, but I was like actively dragging my teammates down, but they still like clutched it out and won the whole thing. That is way worse. We're at least sucking roughly equally here.
Teamwork.
I'm gonna go spell sword, actually.
What is she spelling?
Sword.
The alphabet? Oh, sword. I know how to spell that. S
14 million, 14 billion, 367 million.
I mean, I was about to say, imagine making your whole character that you are able to spell one word correctly, but to be fair, sword is like with the silent letter and shit. It's not the easiest word, I guess.
Okay, we're gonna make it work. Whoa!
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. See what kind of item we're working with here.
Yellow.
Wait. This is actually a really good spread of items. I wish this spread was on the next chest. Because then I could have known what I was going to build into. Out of these, I would consider... Dang, if I was just using a different character. So you're probably looking at ninjutsu scroll, right?
I mean, kinda. I don't really know. Crown of Storms is just really funny.
Yeah, but we don't have any percentage chances.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted this on the
unfortunately,
next chest, because then I could have.
Yeah. Like I would probably on this run am gonna build into the support run if you want me to, but obviously none of these items really apply.
Grab the Dark Storm knife. Because you have tick damage on your secondary as well, and I only have like multi-hit off on my special.
Yeah. Don't tether me, no, that's mean.
At least we're tethered to the center and not each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. And it was also not combined with a stay apart thing.
True.
Like that's the worst thing. I can work with being constrained in movement. I can work with being tethered together and whatever.
Right.
But like when you lock me into place and then tell me to get out of there, what the fuck do you want me to do? Like I know how to do it, but it just my brain doesn't. It just does not comprehend. Makes you significantly lucky and not a real rabbit's foot. I mean, that would be kind of fucked up, to be fair. In a game full of rabbits. I mean, though, then again, that's literally what relics are. Like human body parts that supposedly bring you luck. So it's not actually that fucked up.
You gotta head out to get some work done. Yeah, thank you so much. Hopefully we'll be able to talk here in a couple hours, but you have a good rest of your day, sir.
Good one.
You might as well take the well,
Like I would love, obviously, to have aquamarine bracelet and desert earrings.
and desert earrings together would be nuts. That's what I was just thinking. Take the aquamarine bracelet because that allows for the possibility of like cooldown build.
Yeah. Oh god.
You got it.
Nice. I know it's really easy because like there's just a rhythm to when these attacks trigger. I just I lost the rhythm somewhere in the middle of the fight and got really scared. All right.
We have to grind out the story in Injustice 2, but we'll stay on stream. Much appreciated. Injustice 2 has a good story. Or at least I remember enjoying it.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Anything else? Not. Do I buy the one level? I guess it might be the difference between life and death.
No.
Hey, Fish, welcome in. How are you doing? Now, secondary triggers automatically.
Is there like an item that whenever you get a buff, you share like 50% of that buff or something?
I don't think you share 50%, but I think there's something to that effect of you get a buff and your teammates get a random buff or something. I don't know.
Because like that would be great with the aquamarine ring, obviously.
Yes. Just got home after a long day. Very sleepy. I gotcha. Well, if you need to pass out, then you don't have to stay here, obviously, but I always appreciate you coming in. Yeah, I know, Potato. If you could like take on the sleep of others like some like really shitty superhero.
I mean, that would be a great superhero power, actually.
There was no winning. That's one of those where you gotta like watch for your defensive.
Yeah. Ooh, gaming! Holy shit.
We're cooking.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That was the best version we've done of that fight so far.
Yeah.
By miles. Okay, way over here. Okay.
Yeah. This fight really is just I gotta pay less attention to like cycling my attacks correctly and just pay more attention to dodging, honestly.
It's a little bit of a rhythm. You can also just like follow me unless it says spread
Yeah.
out.
Honestly. Alright, this is fine. Okay, just die. Hell yeah.
All right.
Gaming.
I like the way you said that. Gaming.
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 Okay, this one. Yeah, I guess the problem last time was that we were on the same side of the laser, which you don't want, which is not the case again.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I got complacent. We're good. Less good.
It's fine, it's fine.
That's a problem. Right here.
Yeah. Hey, hey! Worked out somehow.
Right here.
Yeah. I went too close, sorry.
You flew too close to the sun.
Icarus! Yeah, we also gotta spread out somehow. What the fuck?
I'm trying to like accommodate you as best I can. That's brutal.
Yeah, I tried to.
Do we have to be on opposite sides when that happens? Whoa, that's a new one.
That was kind of crazy.
Because it doesn't visually track where it's gonna proc.
But it's still just a spread out thing, right?
Indeed.
Okay. I mean, that's fine then, because it's already paired with the other spread out thing. So just don't stand horizontally on, like vertically on the
Okay.
same height. I mean, yeah, making progress.
We got it.
Ooh, the Nova Crown might be crazy, because my special is already at like 28 seconds or something. 24.
It's 24. Never mind, yeah, that's actually really good for you. That makes your cooldown instead of 24 seconds, it's 9 seconds. Wait, wait. Sorry, I sounded like an idiot because I hadn't picked an item yet. Unaffected by loot that changes the cooldown of abilities.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
So wait,
I mean, no, but I guess it would just mean that it would remain 24 seconds, but it would still get reduced, no?
worth a shot. We're gonna die here anyway.
Because, like, I think the way that
We'll find out.
it's worded, yeah, I guess we'll
It's
see.
not clear wording, but it is.
Yeah,
It allows for the possibility. Give
like,
it.
it sounds
give
like
it a
it
shot.
does not affect your actual cooldown, it just sets the cooldown to that. I guess we'll see.
Secondary strength becomes your special and defensive cooldown added together, multiplied by 10, divided by the times your secondary hits your target. So, cooldown added together, multiplied by 10. So it's 250. So that does actually make it stronger. Special has a 50% chance of giving you haste for 8 seconds. space dagger.
Okay. Guess there's one way to find out if this works.
Okay.
Is it working? I don't see it working.
Does not work.
Yeah. I mean, well.
Or well, let's
like
go into
whatever.
the
Now we
combat and see
know.
what happens.
Now we know. Like there wasn't really another item that I would have rather had anyways.
Yeah.
So for science.
It does work.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Yeah.
That's brutal.
Woo! Oh, I didn't pay attention to those. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, true. You get kind of crazy healed before the boss. What shielded me?
You
I
get
don't
2
know.
heals.
I
when you
had
open
the
a chest.
random shield buff. Holy shit. Aquamarine ring
Over here.
goaded, dude. Yeah. Holy shit. Carried. Okay.
Okay, phase 2. So far that. Ooh. Okay, that's faster, is what it is.
I mean, that's fine.
Indeed.
Will I be fine? I was indeed fine. Yeah. Let's huddle up here.
No.
Yeah, okay, those were okay.
It's hard to. It's hard to read.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good shit.
I don't have enough time to like calculate it. It's like pure instinct. And
Yeah.
I'm like, it's that spot.
Okay. Holy shit, dude. I just pressed that fully out of instinct and it worked, and I'm gonna take damage here, yeah. It's fine. She's dead. I said she's dead.
That's hard
Good.
difficulty.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, I got funny punch. Funny punch.
Yes.
I unlocked Luna with that, hell yeah.
I was fully expecting to hit Emerald Lakeside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, first, the heal. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That's...
Let me heal first. I think that one's probably the way.
I mean, changing the secondary, the aura instead of a multi-hit to a multi. No, I have like the one item that's good because it's a multi-hit. So.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Go piss girl. Once again, alone with chat. To talk about all all of the forbidden, all of the taboo topics. Did I? Oh god, okay. I was kind of scared if I did my Duolingo today already, which I didn't. But it is surprisingly early still. It's way earlier than I thought it would be. Did I end up? No, I didn't even buy anything. I should. Yeah, all of these are kind of bad. I mean, this is okay, I guess. Because what it does is give me a second charge, and I buff damage instead of speed. But I won't have the consistency. Might lead to some problems, but might be worth. Every time you use an ability, which I mean, I do kind of a lot. Ah yes, gaming. The joy of the simple man. I actually I feel bad not buying anything. So 15%, that would be on average every 7 attacks. Not really, that's not how percentage chance works at all actually. So it's it should be way lower actually. Or way higher rather. It did work out kind of well last time though. And it would also
What's the consideration?
Yes. The funny upgrade for my defensive, which basically would make it so that first of all I would buff damage instead of movement speed, which is making me consider it. And also it makes it so that it doesn't get uses whenever the cooldown's down, but 15% chance whenever I use an ability. Which
that's pretty solid actually.
It is really good. I like.
What's the name of the damage buff? What is the name of the buff that's going to give you damage?
Warcry.
Okay, making sure because I have a buff that I give that also increases damage. So I want to make sure it wasn't the same one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of scared that it might bite me in the ass, but surely within the time that the normal defensive would have its cooldown, which is 15 seconds, surely in that time, I would hit the 15% chance at least once.
For sure.
So, yeah. Unless I just stop attacking, which I guess that's my fault then. And one level.
Potato, it just occurred to me. Were you asking me if I preferred Supergirl or Superman? Or I couldn't even, because I was processing it at the time you sent that message and I could not figure out what it was in reference to.
I just figured that it was maybe in reference to Injustice in general, but
Oh, you mean like, oh yeah, doing Justice. Haven't played in so long, I don't know whose moveset I would prefer, actually.
Oh god.
Yeah, we're getting pulled in.
Yeah. And also that, but also we need to stay together.
Yes.
And also that. I'm gonna get
the
teleported,
teleport.
so you should go there, yeah. Oh god. Ooh. Like, I guess I'm gonna stay here. Are we gonna try that? Yeah.
There.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Good shit.
Dr. Fate's still badass in all the games. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sure. Oh god, oh sorry, didn't pay attention.
That's all right. I wasn't paying attention either. There's only so much you can track, especially when you're like doing
Yeah.
something spice for the first time.
Yeah. What I wanted to say is this music, like especially like when it starts going like kind of crazy. Which first? That's.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
it was a juke.
Yeah, sure.
I realized that one was actually working correctly, so gotta be careful about these.
There's too much. I'm gonna tell you. I have no idea. There's too much.
In the center. No, you teleport. You have to teleport into the center.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I believe in you?
Question mark? As long as there's not like a thing where I have to like get in a line that you're like stuck to. Sweet.
Alright, let's go back to normal for now, maybe?
Yeah, I got your new character.
Yeah. We did make also, like, we learned some stuff, I guess.
It does make me want to start like grinding hard, but we'll
Yeah.
we can screw around on normal one more time.
I should probably, like, I didn't really have the time to play the game on my own since the last time we played. If I just, like, sit down for, like, 1 or 2 sessions just playing hard mode on my own, I should probably be way more prepared.
Are you gonna try out the Bruiser Rabbit once then?
I mean, might as well, right?
Alright, it will be my time to play the Druid then. Basically, you hit your special, then you hold down the primary button.
Yeah.
And then the secondary is there for while your special's on cooldown. When you're out of Berserk and you can't trigger it again. So your whole build revolves around keeping your special up for as long as possible so you can constantly be punching for like 400 apiece base damage. So by the time that we're at endgame, the damage is much higher. You have Sub-Zero but not Scorpion. Yeah. Because I think Scorpion was in the first Injustice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they make decisions over at NetherRealm.
Now I'm in my element. I will say, now that we've been doing hard difficulty stuff, the normal difficulty should be much easier.
Yeah. It's gonna feel like a breeze. Like
Bruiser is probably the singular easiest character to get a rhythm for. Because you're trying to track how many punches you can get off while you're in Berserk, and then you swap to your secondary so that way you don't lose time on the global cooldown.
Okay, well, like, eventually I'll get it.
Yeah.
And I mean, the damage kind of speaks for itself, so.
Exactly.
Oh, the trumpet. But no, I'm not playing the support character.
Special strength becomes the total cooldown time of all your abilities and loot in seconds multiplied by 10 divided by the time it hits your target.
Huh? Okay.
Obsidian Rod would be really good if I had
Okay,
like a
so-
longer cooldown, but
So it really is just, it takes all of your cooldown. So
Multiplies
the
it.
longer cooldown you have, the better.
yeah.
And I guess it does, if you hit multiple times. Then
Yeah, that's
divides it,
especially
but-
good on characters where you're like resetting constantly.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, my special doesn't deal that much, so.
Rabbit
I-
Luck it
I
is.
guess it doesn't do anything. Yeah, like you trumpet and I'm gonna take desert earrings?
I think that's probably the way, because you're constantly cycling Berserk.
Yeah. And I think that the earrings should also proc for the rabbit luck.
Yes.
Because that's a buff that's given to me, yeah.
'Cause it's
yeah.
it's not even on a cooldown, it's every time you gain a
Yeah.
buff. So if we get more items
Okay.
that do stuff like that, it'd be
Okay.
crazy. It'll also proc off of your defensive.
It's kind of how why are they down there? Why are they hiding?
Not cool, bro.
Punch! Good shit. Punched it before it even appeared. Right. Like the ninja rope is cool, but the only percentage chance I have is the like secondary May charge primary thing. I think.
That's
So,
actually really good because it's a 1 in 3.
yeah. It is really good, obviously. But
That pairs very well with the Ninja Robe, actually.
like either that or Black Wakizashi.
Yeah, I was kind of also looking at Black Wakizashi.
I mean, if you want that, then I'll get the ninja rope.
Yeah, because you'll also vanish and then get another random buff from the Desert Earrings.
Yeah, true, true. Alright. Just stack on the buffs. Still took damage.
Nice.
Okay. Damage is kind of crazy though. So wait, what does Vanish do again? exactly?
It makes you invincible.
Disappear, invincible, but only until you use an attack.
Yeah.
But it also buffs that next attack. Yeah. So because like I could, if I was gamer enough, I could use my secondary as an like last chance defensive then,
Perhaps.
with like a
Your-
30% chance.
Your defensive is already like a double charge gold potion. without
Yeah.
Question. I hear you slightly whistling it, and I'm also like doing a tune to
Resisting
the melody.
urge.
No, I was just very, very quietly.
It is just such a jam. Though honestly, like I like that it has lyrics, but I would prefer it without the lyrics, because lyrics just kind of throw me off usually.
You can change the music.
Huh.
Like if you go into your pause menu right now, you should be able to change it to something else.
I mean, I
While
don't
we're in
want to
this area.
completely change it. I just wish it didn't have the lyrics. I like the song. I don't want to completely change
Yeah,
it.
I don't know if it's possible to set that
Probably
up.
not. Because like it would be another like audio layer. Would be possible technically, but I don't know if the game.
For
would
me,
do
it's
that
just
or not.
another thing to like white noise.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. I find it pleasant.
I find it pleasant, in fact.
So the way I build Bruiser is I find ways to make the special, like reduce its cooldown or otherwise increase the duration of Berserk. And then make the primary as strong as possible while still allowing for it to be only on the global cooldown that gets reduced by
Yeah.
Berserk. Because I know there's like a gem somewhere that's like makes the damage like makes the cooldown like 2 seconds, and I'm like, no, that's not how I wanted to
literally
do
the
it.
one that that's literally the one that I have right here. Yeah.
No, I'm like, no, fuck that shit.
seems-
I was like,
That seems.
I just
very
want to fucking throw
counterproductive.
punches out. I'm sure.
Yeah.
We established with the sniper that there is a place for that, but we are not in that part of the game yet where we can determine whether or not it's good.
Yeah.
It is only detrimental for the moment. I could see a build where you just charge your secondary and throw out the punch when you can, charge the secondary, just keep throwing out the secondary for all the random buff procs.
Yeah.
It's totally
That is
possible.
But like everything I have right here is like not really. I mean, what would this be? Yeah, like I have my options for gems are give cooldown to my primary. That's a no. Increase the damage of my secondary and special, which is not really what I'm building them for.
Right.
Like the direct damage that they deal, and then the cooldown down for the defensive, but it can only have one charge and it doesn't erase projectiles. But like the 3-second cooldown is good, I guess. But it's also like it's not.
You can consider like just drop like 2 levels, maybe 3 levels, get the damage, save the gold for the next time around,
Yeah, I mean we have golden potions, so we will
And
get
then-
hella money anyways.
and then that way, because we have the golden potion, drop 3 levels, then you should be able to get 2 gems when we're a very confident 2 gems when we go into the next area.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ah, yeah, here we go. It's our favorite one. Go down. Separate.
Yeah.
Up.
I ran into that. That's at least only damage on one of us. Left. Slowed myself down.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we were going left that entire time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
There's a rhythm to it though.
We only
which we can
fucked up
definitely
one
learn.
time. That's good.
Yeah. All the most of the damage that I took was only for me, which is fine by me.
Yeah, that's
Also,
why I said
I,
we as a collective only fucked up one time.
Yeah. I think I also like I also entered the area with 4 health, I think. Good.
Close. Okay, we're good.
Good shit.
We're cooking.
Wait. Oh yeah. Huh. My color blindness almost got me. If you didn't move there, I would not have questioned it.
I didn't even know you were colorblind.
I mean, slightly.
Have you
not-
looked in
not-
the options for like a compatibility or like a not a compatibility option?
Yeah, no, like I'm not like insanely colorblind, and the shapes already are enough, anyways.
Yeah.
It's just like I like slight.
That's probably why the
colorblindness.
shapes are there.
Yeah. I mean, that's like the best way you can make this like accessible, right? Oh.
You got it. Okay.
Good.
All
shit.
right.
I want the best item as a reward for that. Oh, it's just a medium, it's not a large. Oh. I saw the silver coin and I thought that the light yellow ones were my favorites so far.
Take golden chime.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, but no, it's the best one, definitely.
Cash. Straight cash. Well, because yeah, like more deep, more buff stacking.
Yeah, but because like Sacred Shield would do the same thing, kinda, but I guess I don't care about the special damage.
Yeah, the special damage.
Yeah.
And so like the elegy is raw 30%, which is what
Yeah,
you want
true.
for the primary.
Oh, I was wondering what the fuck was that?
That was me
Freaking-
getting straight cash.
I mean, 30 is actually not that little. Like, I looked at it and was kind of disappointed because the like light yellow items are the funniest ones in my opinion. So I was kind of disappointed that it was just getting 30 money, but 30 is a lot. It's like
Yes.
basically 1 gem. And I noticed too late.
You gonna play some Stardew? All right, casual.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you for pulling me into the circle. I appreciate that.
Right? Get in the circle, but also spread out.
Yeah, yeah. But also stop moving.
Yes.
But also get alive. Touch grass. This is not even phase 2. Yeah. Goddamn. Oh yeah. It's this one.
Okay. All right. Got it. That was a nice 2,000 I saw in there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Big movements. Ah. Wait, I'm good anyways. I thought I was like super close to death, which I guess I am now, but you get actually healed a lot when you're in that boss fight, which is really nice.
There we go.
Very nice.
Yes.
What do you have? First of all, a heal is in order. Second of all, you're not Vegeta.
Hey, another golden potion. Nice.
Oh, true. Holy shit. Back to back money. Do I have no idea? Oh, I have the thing that the secondary will now always charge my primary. I think that's actually bad because it's not a percentage chance.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's part of the nuance of this game. Is sometimes like things that previously would never be possible are possible because you have the specific set of items, and things you would like. things that would normally be really good are now bad because of the things you have. It's crazy. I love it.
I think all of my gems are S again. Because like I have one that would increase the cooldown of my primary. I have the thing that would make my secondary no longer a percentage chance. I have the thing that makes my special like way slower. Like cooldown way up. I mean, I guess that could be good though. How long does that last? I mean, like it is up for 25 seconds and the cooldown is 25 seconds. And it is more powerful. Is that worth actually? But yeah, no longer charges primary and is unaffected by cooldown, cannot be reset. Nah. That does seem detrimental. And then also a, like, I guess offensive, defensive, which I don't want. Yeah, no, I think I'll put this all into levels, except for like 10, I guess.
Okay, run the gems with me one more time.
Primary, higher cooldown. Secondary, no longer a percentage chance.
Yep.
A special, way higher cooldown, which cannot be reset and is unaffected by everything, so it will kind of lock me into that corner.
Yep.
And the defensive is offensive, which I don't like.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, chunk like
I think I'll go
7
down
levels.
to 10.
Because you want to give yourself that little bit of buffer and make sure it's still possible to grab 2 gems as we go into each area.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to choose one and it's brutal, but
Yeah. Yeah.
or you can probably get away with one more actually.
Probably, yeah, but I can also just buy that level then when I know that I can afford it.
Yeah.
Like that one level now won't change much, as long as I get it sooner or later, I guess. Buffs, dude.
Right?
Good shit. I like how they just fly off screen when they die.
Yeah, in lore, they're supposed to be like we're held up by what's levitation circles, and so we're trying to like knock each other out of the air.
Ah. That's cool. Did I already say this song specifically, with like the synth that it uses, reminds me a lot of Rivals of Ether.
I can see it.
Like the synth specifically.
All right. I've deliberately chosen a support role, and
Yeah,
you
still
have
deal more
rolled.
damage.
You have rolled ass.
Yeah, I mean, like on one hand, I'm not really cycling my abilities correctly, I think, but also I just didn't really have the Omega luck.
You
I just
berserk.
guess.
You do the correct amount of punches, and then you secondary, and then you berserk. And the real pro gamer strat. You want to go on the left side of the screen?
Yeah.
The real pro gamer strat is where you are paying attention to the buffs you're getting, and you use them accordingly.
That would be great, of course, if I could pay attention. almost jumped into a different attack.
Love when that happens. Nice.
Yeah. All right.
I think you want the Holy Great Sword.
Mm. Yeah.
That's so fucking funny. You're getting all the buffs.
Honestly surprising that we have found all of these buff items, but not the aquamarine ring.
Right.
That would be really funny. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll take it if you don't want it. I am technically the damage dealer in the team comp.
Don't grab it yet because give me a second because I hit an item
Yeah.
and now I'm like considering taking the other one, which is
Yeah.
I think the move might be Tornado Staff. Well, how many hits? It's 8 shots over 24 seconds. Each one dealt like total. 40 damage times the enemy. Well, no, it must. It's 70% increase on the flow intelligence. Probably the move. Yeah, to go to the tornado staff. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So we don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Spread out, and then on me. So if we just stand like roughly here, then we'll just jump in the middle.
Yeah. Very good.
We're cooking. I overextended that time. Okay.
So I guess I'll go right and you go.
That is
yeah,
the
I go
opposite
left,
of what
go
you
right,
said,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yes, these are the
Yeah,
correct
yeah.
directions.
Yeah. I think I'm at the point now where I could start using like trinkets to just tell me about the cooldown of one of my attacks that I know I want to know the cooldown of.
Maybe.
Could be useful, maybe. Like for the punch character, like Brawler, I think.
Bruiser.
Whatever the name was, Bruiser, yeah. The special cooldown, just having an audio cue for something like that would be useful, probably. Right. Okay, that would be good. Yeah. I think I will take that. I have $30, so holy shit.
Right?
I mean, just levels, I guess. Don't do anything stupid. Not if I can help it.
Okay.
I do think this run might be my last for the day. I think about it.
Okay. I mean, I would have been the one to propose a short break after the run, otherwise. But
Right.
if you just want to end it after that altogether,
Yeah,
that's
I need to
also
make
fine.
sure I have time to do a couple things at the house and like a little bit of this and that. We need
Yeah.
the two corners.
Yeah, I mean, we accomplished plenty of stuff today, so
Accomplished is relative in a roguelike.
We had
in
fun.
a non-meta
That's about the most
progression,
important
but I
thing.
guess yeah. We streamed and made a few pennies in ad revenue, and then unlocked you a character.
I mean, I was about to say we streamed and we entertained some people, but if this
Yeah.
sense of ad revenue are more important to you,
Well, you said accomplish.
making other people happy is an accomplishment for me. That is why I stream.
Yeah, I suppose it's just the nuance of how I was thinking of accomplishment more as in a task completed as opposed
Yeah.
to a
I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, considering that I inherently assume that I am not entertaining people, so I did something right to change
Yeah.
that. I guess you could twist it like that. Yeah. What am I doing? I'm just running into attacks now. New favorite activity.
Some things
unlocked.
never change.
Fucking backsteps are so free on this ride, holy shit.
Yeah.
Gets
Alright.
punched.
I get
I'm
punched on
actually doing
kids.
damage.
Yes. You have changed your build slightly and allow for
I
more
started to do
consistent
something
damage
right.
application.
Yeah, I have like a way shorter berserk cooldown now, which I think it just is.
Yep. The only reason I want the Necronomicon is because it'll charge my special, and I'm actually dealing damage with the special.
Yeah.
And my cooldown
I mean,
is like
I
way
am
longer.
now too, but yeah. Yeah, I don't need it. My cooldown is way shorter. Not way shorter, but like, is it not like? Yeah, it's 7 seconds, which I guess one could consider way shorter.
Because
Like,
you have like
I don't
2
need it
seconds
anyways.
of downtime on your buff now.
Yeah.
Or I was like, my cooldown's 24 seconds, dog.
Yeah, no, like you can have it. I don't need it.
Thank you.
Like, what do I like? I guess I'll just take the Hermes bow. It's the only thing that really does anything. I don't really place debuffs, do I?
No,
Really?
you've been buffing yourself the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, and that like the Hydrus blob. I thought it said bulb. Like in the context of my build, it would just be a worse Hermes bow, I would say. Like
Yeah.
less consistent because I'm not spamming my secondary as much as just
It's not about spamming your secondary, it's the cooldown for me.
yeah. Like the Hermes bow will just do its
Yeah.
thing no matter what.
I was like, you should be using your secondary anyway, because you get buffs off it.
Yeah. Obviously, yeah. Like I am using it, but I'm like I have like my downtimes and shit, right? This song is very Mario World, by the way. Like specifically reminds me of the
There you go. Yeah.
reminds me of the like the Reznor fight specifically. Get the fuck down from there. The hitbox is surprisingly large, so fine.
Okay.
Yes. Time to punch some rats. Of mouses, I guess. Mice, sorry.
Meese.
Those died very quickly.
Yes. Well, I have a thing that lets me damage all enemies at the same time.
Yeah. How the fuck am I doing backsteps from here? Which way are you looking?
That is weird.
I'm still doing
maybe-
backsteps.
maybe-
I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Take the back
Yeah.
steps.
Yeah, we take those. Should've just defended. Oh well.
Nice.
It's over.
Very nice.
1100 with the druid.
I think that's because of the tinier mice.
Yeah, definitely. The AoE
That definitely
added up.
contributed.
Hello. What do you have in stock today, kind lady? What do we still need? Defensive and secondary, maybe. Like that, and this is. Okay, so again, it would take away the percentage to charge, which in the context of my build is not what I want. Yeah, no. I'm good. I guess I could splurge on potions then, if I wanted to. And I will. Yep.
That's good.
Watch out, it's the axe. May I ask you a question, sir? Why do I exist? Excuse me, why are you not answering?
He's
I think
already
we
shot
executed
you.
with L. Yeah,
There you go.
good damage. Like, it's not the craziest run ever, but it's very solid.
Yes. I'm a big fan of the bruiser. It has a nice blow.
Oh. Got some random intangibility. Should have not have worried. I should have worried.
Turns out, whole time, should have worried.
Should've been.
1800! I'm pretty sure that was off the special. That last item.
Medium.
Are you hitting berserk before you punch when we hit those?
No, not really.
You might.
Too lazy. The curse is okay, I guess. Increases. Grants counter.
I
mean,
think you
that's-
just take time mage cap here, right? Unless you want to like take chrome shield for the buff.
Does
I guess Black Steel
Time Shield
Butler
Cap,
works
would
as
that
well.
would that increase any cooldowns? It wouldn't really do anything. No, it would. It would reduce the cooldown, I guess, of my.
Actually, it means you constantly have berserk up.
Yeah.
5-second cooldown,
That is
5-second berserk.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good. I guess I would have like maybe like the Black Steel Buckler is actually like kind of.
Also, make
That's
sure
insane.
defensive 5 seconds, so you get 2 uses every 5 seconds. Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
It's cooking.
It is pretty good.
You have achieved what my goal is when I play that character, which is berserk is up all the time.
Yeah.
Just fucking throw haymakers.
I was just I was kind of confused why I didn't have the extra HP, but I guess I didn't realize that this is technically a different stage from the palace.
Yes. I was trying. That does answer my question on whether or not the potions count. But
Yeah.
that will change things for the future.
I mean, it's still worth buying all of them before you get here. It just makes the path to the boss that much easier. Okay. Clutch side switch.
Beat her up! Fuck him up! This is another one where the space in the center is actually thin enough that we can like both be in the middle.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's wide enough.
Finally. I'm just inside the boss. I'm just chilling, dude.
When you're trying to get a promotion at work. I'm more proud of that one than I probably should be. I just saw like seven buff
All
prompts
of the
hit at
buffs,
once.
Well, that was a good run.
Yeah.
You did more damage than me still. But not that my damage was bad either.
You probably would have beat me if we had like swapped that Necronomicon back, but
Yeah. Like I also
was
like I
very
definitely
close.
did not pay attention to keep my berserk up 100% of the time, but it was sure a run.
Yeah.
A run it was.
I'm finally feeling like I'm starting to get comfortable with the game. That's why I'm like, we can
Yeah.
start pressing into the hard difficulty.
Definitely. Like I definitely should like practice it a bit more on my own. Just gotta find the time for that. But
Yeah, and then if you clear more bosses, you might just end up like unlocking characters on your own as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. But yeah, the base game, like in normal difficulty, I'm very comfortable with now.
Yeah, you do this shit enough times. All right, like literally, this is your second session. Like the first session, you're like, like it's super smooth.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find someone to raid.
All right. I mean, I might as well look as well, but I don't think there would be anyone on my end. There's this rights out guy. He's live. Jay is live.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's what I see.
Jay was live. Yeah, I got a bunch of people on, but I mean, yeah, I catches on Jay. That works too. Because I was thinking about it.
I mean, he's the only one on my list, really.
See, I like find people on Twitter and like follow around like a maniac.
Hmm.
I've got like so many people on right now. Giver Games.
Oh wait, he is ending his stream right now.
Oh,
Yeah, I just saw
unfortunate. Oh,
that.
he's denying us of the wholesome
What
raid.
an asshole.
How dare he?
I'm waiting before I tab into someone else. I'm waiting to see if he's gonna go to raid us, because otherwise I have to jump in the middle of his chat and be like, "Hold on, stop, we're ending too."
I mean, that just means that you can just show the people,
Nah,
show more people some other place. Huh?
uh,
Or you just speedrun raid him before he can end stream. That's how I do it usually.
oh, you do that on purpose?
I mean, not really, but like I'm just then too lazy to change my decision on who to raid, so I just should I just go on with it anyways.
This person. One person on Apex, one person on Project Zomboid. I got one on Baldur's Gate. A couple people playing Genshin. One is on.
Chat, what do you want to see?
One is on First Descendants, then one on Warframe, and then one on Ghost of Tsushima. And these are all like people that are like within 10 viewers. Don't really care, Potato. Just... I sound like your brother. I get told that I sound like people fairly often.
You do sound like a human being.
No, you sound like dude.
Oh, you just did you just get back, Livio? Because we are ending stream right now and kind of looking at who we're gonna raid.
Why not the Warframe streamer, I guess? Or what?
Yeah, I don't really.
And that person's away
Yeah.
from the stream. Yeah, I'm very indecisive today, weirdly.
I mean, we can also just not raid anyone. Or again, we raid Jay before he ends stream, or is he?
No, he's on his way out like
he's
right
on-
now. Dude. Here, I got it. So, we're gonna do totally not coordinated raid?
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Hell yeah.
If this time I am allowed to raid, I guess we will see. I guess we will see. That's about.
Okay, chat. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. I might be live with someone new. We haven't finalized everything yet, but we'll see what happens. Not entirely sure. Tomorrow might be a break day. I don't know.
I mean, if you need a break, take a break.
Right?
You don't seem too well recently, honestly.
Might not be there.
Yeah.
I haven't seemed too well.
I mean, you were literally talking about like having headaches earlier.
Yeah, that's
So-
that's a lifelong condition. I have chronic migraines.
It's unfortunate. I mean, hey,
I sent you
taking
a
a
link
rest
to
is
that
even more
person, by the way.
important. Yeah, I'm ready to raid.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah.
Because I
Are you
didn't
ready
see it
to?
in your chat.
Yeah.
Because it takes a few seconds before you can hit the raid button.
Yeah.
Well, Potato,
Yeah,
it was
I
good
did.
having you on the past few days. I appreciate everyone who stays in the chat. Yeah, Jay. We were gonna raid you, then we saw you were ending stream. Was very closely watching to make sure you weren't gonna raid us, and we didn't like jump in the chat and be like, no, stop, we're getting off. Anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow. My timer's out.
Yeah, and